Welcome back to our Basic Science Chemistry online class, and in today's class we are looking at Introduction to Plants and Animals. We shall continue to use this code, Basic Science Chemistry. So today we are looking at Introduction to Plants and Animals. Introduction to plants and animals. But for this lesson, we will concentrate on plants. Under these plants, we shall look at one, definition of plants. After that, we'll look at types of plants. And the last one we shall look at is characteristics of plants. So we shall take them one after the other. So we are starting with the definition of plants. Plants are living organisms. That belong to a kingdom. Called plantae. So these plants they are eukaryotic and autotrophic in nature. So what do I mean by eukaryotic and autotrophic? Plants being eukaryotic in nature means that they have cell wall, and their cells contains nucleus. Then being autotrophic, meaning that they produce their own food. Through a process known as photosynthesis. Okay. So the next thing we'll be looking at is types of plants. We have 4 major types of plants. Number one is flowering plants. An example is rose flower. The second type of plant we'll have is conifers plants. An example is pine. Then the third type of plant we'll have is fern fern plant. Fern plant. An example is Boston fern. Boston fern plant. And the last type of plant we'll have is mosses plant. Mosses plant. Mosses plant. And an example is peat moss. Peat moss. Look at the screen and you see the pictures of this example, rose pine and Boston fern together with peat moss. So the last one we are looking at now is the characteristics. Characteristics of plants. One, they have cell wall. Number two, they reproduce. Plants reproduce. The third one is that they have roots, stem, and leaves. The last one is they have chloroplast. They have chloroplast. They have chloroplast. These are the four main characteristics of plants. And in our next lesson, we'll be looking at animals. In our next lesson, we'll be looking at animals. Please don't forget to share this video to bless someone with it. Let our children get acquainted with basic science chemistry that will help them to become a better scientist tomorrow. If you like what we are doing, subscribe to our page, subscribe to our channel, like and share to others. See you in my next class.